Hey everyone. Today, I just want to jump in here and share with you what is the time money matrix and how do you get out of that? If you're new to this channel, my name's Isha Patel. I'm a galactic ambassador and I help entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, builders of the new earth to connect with 5D consciousness and your galactic family. Now, today, I want to share with you this one very important thing. What is the time money matrix? So the time money matrix is a thing that was designed to keep people in slavery. Now, before you get mad at, the powers that be or whatever else you're thinking about, I want to take a really, really empowered stance on this. Whatever has been brought into our awareness, you can also shift that with your vibration. And so today we're going to talk about what is the time money matrix and the number one thing that you can do to get yourself out of that. So the time money matrix is this. When you are deciding your next step, making any choice, any decision about your life, there are usually two things that people think about. One, do I have the time? Two, do I have the money? When you allow these two things to become your determining factors of how you live your life, it means that time and money start to rule you. They are both finite resources to a degree. Everybody has 24 hours in a day, right? And some people will do an amazing amount of stuff in their 24 hours, and some people will just wake up, have a really average day and go to bed. So if two people have the exact same amount of time, why is it that some people are able to utilize that more than others? And there's one little tip that I'm going to give you that's going to make all of this make sense. The second thing is this. We always ask ourselves, do I have money? And again, money is a finite resource. So if you have a limited amount of time and a limited amount of money, which by the way is an illusion anyway, but if you make your decisions from the assumption that these two are finite and they rule your life, then you are going to have the experience of always being within the time money matrix. You're always going to be limited by how much time you have, how much money you have, and you're not going to get very far in your life because those things keep you trapped. This was intentionally designed because there's a big history in this that I'm not going to get into right now, but it was designed to keep people stuck so that they couldn't express their full freedom. But the beautiful thing is this, is that actually there is nothing stopping you other than you to get you out of this. And there's one thing that you can do differently that's going to change all of that. It's this. Next time you are making a critical decision about your life, in fact, even if it's a small decision, when you're deciding what to eat for dinner, when you're deciding where you're going to go on the weekend, when you're deciding whether to leap into a life-changing opportunity, ask yourself this. What does my soul want? What is my soul calling? Your soul doesn't care about how much money you have or how much time you have because in your soul's language, in your soul's perception, both of these two items are infinite. Money can be manifested, time can be created. In fact, time is only linear in this experience. Time itself is not even real to some degree, right? So if your soul has that deeper knowing, your soul's not thinking about, do I have time and do I have money? Because your soul isn't stuck in the matrix. So if you're having the experience of being stuck in the time money matrix, the one thing you can do is start making decisions from a place that is soul led. Now, I want to share with you an example of somebody who actually did just this. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I had a lovely lady. Her name is Brooke. I'm going to give her a massive shout out because she's a superstar. Brooke came to me and she actually wanted to sign up to do our 12-week inner heart journey. One of her friends told her about it and she really wanted to do it. So she reached out and said, hey, when is your next program? Can I sign up? I said, look, we got one coming up in March. And then she said, can I put down a deposit? I said, yes. Now I asked her to put down a very, very small deposit that's smaller than usually the deposit that we take because she mentioned that she didn't have all the funds. So I said, no worries, let's just get your foot in the door and make a small commitment. I asked her to pay $270 as a deposit, and she couldn't even pay that on the spot. She's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the payment. So I said, okay, do this one thing. I said, I can feel that you're sincere. I can feel that you really, really want this. What I want you to do is just set aside, change one of your bank accounts to save the money. So she renamed one of her bank accounts and created a space for that money to show up. 7 days later, Brooke messaged me back saying, oh my God, look at all this money that's come into my account. This person who was living week to week, paycheck to paycheck, suddenly now had an extra $3,000. So she invested part of that money to do the inner heart program because that is what her soul wanted to do. Now, the really important lesson is this. What she actually did that created the space was she set her intention and she took a practical action towards it. A lot of people always ask me, but Isha, I want to live in 5D. I want to get out of the time money matrix, but I feel like I'm stuck. Well, the reason why Brooke got unstuck was because she actually put her energy, she backed herself with her intention and her action to move in the direction towards what her soul was asking her to do. Doing the program was a no-brainer for her. It was a soul calling. We both felt it. We knew she's meant to be in the March program. It was just going to happen, right? The only problem was she didn't have the money. What she did was she created the space, and by taking a soul-aligned decision, she manifested all of the thousands of dollars required to do the program when she couldn't even a week before pay a $270 deposit. Now, we see this kind of magic happening with our students all the time, okay? So, if you want to learn and experience, just like Brooke, how to get out of the time money matrix, I'm going to invite you now to join us in 5 days to 5D. This is our introductory experience for people who want to learn how to go into the heart space, people who want to learn how to elevate their frequency to 5D and live it, to live it abundantly, to live it in all of its gloriousness that you're meant to have. You can be just like Brooke. You can be just like the other hundreds of students that I've worked with, the thousands of people that I've helped to access 5D frequency and to do it with manifestation or through galactic contact or through whatever path is most resonant for you. So I'm going to pop that link below. You can go to the link journey.ishapatel.com and sign yourself up to our 5-day introduction event. We have so many incredible miracles happening just in the 5 days. And if somebody like Brooke can go from living paycheck to manifesting $3 grand, so can you. All right, click on the link below and I'll see you guys there.